Today I'm going to show you how to download a 3D modeling file from the internet and then convert it to a file that your 3D printer can read. We're going to go to Chrome and we're going to pick one of the popular 3D modeling sites. Thingiverse is a very popular one. I'm going to choose Makers Making Change because they focus on assistive devices. They'll show you the build files for 3D printed assistive devices as well as other ways of making assistive devices. Let's search for something we're interested in. I'm going to search for switch. I think switches are one of the most helpful things to 3D print in your practice. This Interact switch is very good, very light touch, and very sturdy. Let's download that. Once you've downloaded it, it will come to a folder on your desktop. We're going to go in here and look for the build files. Lots of different files to tell you everything you want to know about this switch and how to make it, but we want the 3D modeling files, and they're in this build files. Here's the 3D modeling files for all the parts of the switch, the holder, the cap that goes on top, and the switch base. We're going to open up that switch base in our slicer program. I use Prusa Slicer because I have a Prusa brand 3D printer. A slicer program is going to take a 3D modeling file that you have, a .stl file. These types of files only have basically the information of the 3D structure, but it doesn't tell the printer how to print that structure. This slicer is going to add all of your instructions that you want to send to the printer for how it should print. You can pick the quality of the print, how fast and slow it's going to go. You can tell it what kind of plastic you're going to be using, which specific printer you're going to be using. There's a number of parameters you can set. You can move it around on the build plate and choose your position. And then you're going to click slice when you've got all your parameters set. Once you have sliced it, it looks like this. It's going to show you the sliced model. Well, that literally does slice that 3D model into hundreds of layers, and it tells your 3D printer how to start at the very base and start adding one layer at a time until you have completed your print. Once you've sliced it, then we need to export all this information as a new file, and this file is going to be called a G-code. So you click this export G-code and it'll spit it out onto your desktop right here. That's your G-code file that tells your 3D printer how to print that model that you downloaded off the internet. I'll put this into a flash drive or an SD card and then take that to my printer and push print.